Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Finally starting to feel much better. Finally have some energy to move and live and exist, which feels so nice. You know, after you've been sick for a while and you just lose all your energy, you lose like all your muscle mass, all that stuff. Anyway, so finally feeling better. So today I thought I would just highlight winners and losers from the last few editions of the newsletter. So just different winners and losers, and I'll explain it. So I'm just going to start with week 1, and my winner was the Isntree Chestnut LHA Jelly Cleansing Oil, which I absolutely love. I finished it. It's such a wonderful cleanser. It goes on like a jelly on dry skin. Then you rinse it off and it kind of transforms into an oil and melts off everything, your makeup and sunscreen, all that stuff. So I love it. The loser was American Chemical Sunscreens, and they are always a loser because they suck generally, because it's not even the brand's fault. We don't allow any real new filters in the last, I don't know, 50 years or something like that. There's no exciting chemical filters. In fact, it almost seems like they're going backwards and kind of pulling some away. That's kind of what it seems like. I hope I'm wrong, but yeah, we'll see. The FDA obviously is not a huge concern with skin cancer and things like that. It's one of the most common cancers. I've got a friend that's had it. I believe Richard Simmons died from it. Jimmy Buffett died from it. So it's a lot more common than you ever realize. And when it's bad, it's bad. So, okay, next up, winner, the HaruHaru Centella 4% tranexamic acid dark spot go away serum. That stuff is awesome. Great for hyperpigmentation, melasma, dark spots, and overall brightening of your skin. And it's really super affordable. And the loser was Hello Sunday, and I don't actually mean this brand as a loser. Hello Sunday products from Cult Beauty are wonderful because they use some of the great new filters and sunscreens. They recently launched an American line, and those sadly just don't even compare anywhere close. So out of all the sunscreens I reviewed and used with my infrared camera, that one was the most impressive on the camera. So it was the one that's a serum from Hello Sunday. It was wonderful. Okay, next up, winner of the week 3, Dime Beauty Hyperglow Antioxidant Brighten Serum. That stuff is amazing. It's really nice, just a nice brightening vitamin C serum, water-based, pretty affordable. Really nice product overall. I picked mine up from Ulta if you want to check it out there. It's just really nice, light vitamin C serum, although you can never go wrong with Geek and Gorgeous ever. So that stuff's really nice too. And the loser of that week, wow, I really was going on a trend here. The FDA. Man, I was really fired up for the first few weeks of this year. The loser is the FDA because they really don't do much to protect us in terms of sun damage and things like that. So, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Winner of week 5 is the Kosas BB Burst Tinted Moisturizer Gel Cream with Copper Peptides. That's their, I was saying here before, but it's their new foundation. It has some nice ingredients in there, copper peptides, and I really like it. The shade selection is quite nice as well. So if you haven't checked it out, do so. It's really nice, and nice options in terms of colors and things like that, and no fragrance in the formula. And the loser of that week was Photoshop, because nowadays it seems like almost all these pictures and even just videos, it seems like so many of them are just Photoshopped to the point where people almost just look plastic or like cartoon characters, or almost like fake. I think the Photoshop is just, it's out of control. It's everywhere, and I just think people need to realize in general, nobody looks like that. You know what I mean? And I think I'm rather photogenic. But then when I look at myself in the mirror, I don't see, you know what I mean? I think I look better on camera than I do in person, but anyway. Okay, number 6 winner was Geek and Gorgeous Sea Glow. Man, I was really on trends there, wasn't I? Sea Glow Vitamin C Serum, absolutely wonderful. Great vitamin C serum, super affordable, made fresh. The loser was Shrinkflation, and for that week's newsletter, I had lots of different comparisons of different products in which they've shrunk the product but made it look like you're still getting the same amount or more. Different packaging techniques. That's typically the main thing. I remember when they, Charmin released their soft edge rolled cut toilet paper, you know? Like, why would they, who cares? You know what I mean? If the toilet paper has a straight rip side or a curved one, it really doesn't matter. But that was brilliant of them because they took that opportunity to shrink all their rolls and increase the price. So anyway, and that's going on with beauty stuff too. So, okay, let's see. Next up, winner of the week was the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Sun-Kissed Glow Cream Bronzer, which I actually have right over here. It was really nice bronzer. I actually got it in my Allure Beauty box. There we go. Just very nice. So it's got a creamy texture, which for me usually doesn't work. But for some reason, it worked just this time. For some reason, it works. I apply with just a brush, and it does a nice job. Yeah, so I really like that one. Although honestly, I probably wouldn't purchase it on my own, but anyway. And the loser of that week was magnifying mirrors. Let me see if I can grab mine. No matter what, sometimes I think I'm looking nice for the day, and I look in this 10X, and it's like, wow, I'm a mess. These should be illegal. Nobody's looking at you that closely, and if they do, I don't know. Run away. Yeah, they're terrible. Okay, week number 9 winner was the Flaskin Rice Enzyme Protein Toner, which is a really nice toner. You know what? Rice is having a moment. It's super big. It's popular. I mean, all these brands now are releasing their rice toner, so I think was probably one of the first ones, and now everyone's doing it. And the loser of that week was bismuth oxychloride, which is a coloring ingredient, but the coloring ingredient has sharp spheres on the ends of it. It's used in a lot of like primers and eyeshadows to give things a sparkly kind of finish. I'm super allergic to it, and a lot of people are allergic to it as well. So yeah, so actually that's kind of one of the few things that got me into skincare, was trying to figure out why my eyes were on fire and I was crying, you know, and it was because I was using the Urban Decay Primer Potion. Yeah, so thankfully I figured that one out before my eyes fell out. Okay, next up, winner of week 10 is the Dr. Jart Cicapair Serum for sensitive skin and redness and bare repair, which is a really nice light serum. Dr. Jart, I don't know what's going on with their Tiger Grass line, but some people say their cream is being discontinued. I haven't heard anything about it, but a lot of those products are very nice, but they have some essential oils in it, and this one did not, and I really liked it. The loser of that week was counterfeit products. They seem to be everywhere. eBay is like the Wild Wild West. Amazon is like the Wild Wild West Junior or something like that. It's still, I mean, Amazon's done a lot to clean up their act, but I mean, there's still issues that happen. I think just recently, a couple weeks ago, they sent an email to everyone that these CeraVe moisturizing lotions could be counterfeit. So, yeah. And don't even get me started on eBay. Somebody's selling the Skin Medica TNS serum on eBay for like $40. Like, this is really like $300. Is there any chance in hell that that is real for $40? I mean, I don't think so. Or it's really old. I don't know. That's a red flag to me. It's too cheap. It's too good to be true. It really is. So, okay, next up, the winner was the Kose Ceramiaid Skin Cream, which is really wonderful. I really like using it on dry areas. I use it a lot around my mouth, or, you know what, at night when I use retinoids or exfoliants, I put this around sensitive areas so it doesn't irritate the skin. So this stuff's really nice. And the loser of that week was dehydration. Yeah, it's really hard to keep up your water intake, especially when you feel like, you know, like garbage, but it's even more important then. So, and it's good for your skin. Okay, next up, week 13, the winner was Life Extension Tear Support with Macquibright supplement. I take this supplement every day. It helps with my dry eyes, which have been dry ever since LASIK. My eyes also get dry from like lash serums or even retinoids. So if you have that issue, check out the Life Extension Tear Support with Macquibright. It is amazing, and there's actual studies on it. So for that Macquibright supplement, proving it's beneficial. And the loser of that week was Paula's Choice, and I still haven't really heard much of an update from them, but they've been sued for false claims relating to animal testing. So I don't know where that's at, but yeah, that was kind of an issue for them. Okay, next up, NINELESS A Control Azelaic Acid Serum was the winner of week 14. Love that stuff. Wonderful azelaic acid serum. It's also got snail mucin. No scent in it. Very nice, very affordable product. And the loser of that week was MLM brands. There's so many of them. Yeah, MLMs, they end up, the people at the top make all the money and everybody else ends up losing money. So MLMs, stay away from them. Okay, week 15, the winner was the Cosrx Snail Mucin Cream. Or, if you're vegan, the Isntree Yam Root Vegan Milk Cream. Both wonderful, absolutely amazing moisturizers. I love them both. And the loser of that week was Tier. And that's because they were giving out like $10,000 Birkins to influencers to review their stuff. So, yeah. It's kind of the end of me reviewing much from Tier. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of them. You know what? If you can afford to give a $10,000 purse away to a bunch of these influencers, just cut the price 20% or 30%. You know what I mean? But anyway. Yeah. Okay, week 16, the winner was the Geek and Gorgeous Power Peptide Serum, which I absolutely love. It's out of stock right now, but hopefully when it's in stock, I was going to order it for gifts. So hopefully it'll be in stock again soon. The loser of the week was eyes. And I guess that's probably just because your eyes can be affected by so much in terms of skincare. Retinoids can irritate them. Sunscreens can make them burn. Lash serums can make them dry. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things in skincare that are irritating to your eyes, so take good care of them. Okay, week 17, the winner was Rice Toners. We're going to Rice again. They're having their moment. Rice Toners. They're getting a lot of attention right now. And the loser of that week was Bad Habits. I guess Bad Habits would be something like going to sleep with your makeup on. You know what I mean? Something like that. And, you know, even when I'm super sick, I almost always try to take my makeup off or, you know what I mean, sunscreen off. So Bad Habits. Things like not cleaning your brushes often enough, things like that. So, okay, week 18, the winner was indie skincare brands. There's a lot of great small brands that are worth supporting. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I don't know. EV Technology, they're having a moment too. So, yeah, I think they're coming up on the loser of the week when their tests revealed that they might not be as good as we think, but the tests and things are always subjective. Here's a nice small brand, Jordan Samuel. And the loser of that week was mosquitoes. I think I was up at the cabin that week. Man, those mosquitoes are terrible. And then when they bite you, like sometimes they'll bite me on the face and they won't realize it and they'll be scratching. I'm like, oh gosh, I just hate those things. And ticks are terrible too. Okay, week 19, the winner was the Cosrx Ultra Invisible Sunscreen. Their newest sunscreen is fragrance-free. It is super light. It is wonderful. Highly recommend checking it out. It seems to be a nice one for all skin types. And the loser of that week was the Manual Hyaluron Hydrating Sunscreen, which just overloaded with floral scent, and it was just terrible. And Manual has a lot of fragrance-free stuff, so this one was kind of a bummer because it was just so bad. Okay, week 20, got a couple more. Oh, the North Face Horizon hat. Hang on, let me grab mine. I love these hats. You know, I know a wide brim hat is the best. I have yet to find a wide brim hat that I can put on that doesn't blow off or get in the way when I'm walking or running. So this for me is amazing. So I love this. And it's small or medium or large. So if you have a small head like me, you can get the small size and it fits pretty good. It's got a ponytail holder too. So I love this. So for me, this is a huge upgrade, and I can't imagine how much worse my forehead would look without it. And the loser of that week was gift cards. Man, gift cards. There's an article I read where it said something like 48% of people have experienced either getting or giving a gift card that's been fraudulently, the funds taken fraudulently. So be careful where you purchase them at. The other day I was at a grocery store and I looked at the Sephora bundle, and I could see that they were all messed up, and I had a feeling maybe somebody was there scanning them, and then they just have a computer program that guesses the PIN code. The second it's activated, they take it. Okay, week number 21, Retinol, vitamin A. We love retinoids. They're great for your skin. They're great for acne. They're great for anti-aging. They're great for skin texture. They're great for brightening the skin. Retinoids are wonderful. And the loser of that week was the Little Extra brand. I don't know, some weird random brand that was just like spamming every freaking video of mine with like fake reviews and stuff. Is irritating. Okay, week 22. The winner was the floating tank, which helps my back. It's full of Epsom salt. I think 30,000 pounds of Epsom salt. You're in a giant bathtub and you just float away and it feels so good. So that was my winner of that week. And the loser was bone smashing, which apparently is becoming a trend. Started on TikTok. Every bad idea comes from TikTok. Or people take hammers to their face and intentionally break their bones to get a more chiseled face. What the F? I don't know. Okay, one more. Centella Asiatica is the week of 23 winner. And the loser was permanent makeup tattoo trends. And I mean, you know what? Some of them work out great. Some people end up looking nice, but I've seen some terrible permanent makeup. Just bad. Ends up looking terrible. And one common thing that's starting to come up now is permanent freckles. And the only times I've seen this done, it ends up looking really, really bad. So, yeah. It ends up looking like some type of rash or something. So, I don't know. Be careful. Pick out who you use very very careful if you're going to do it. So anyway, so those are some winners and losers. Curious for today what your winner is and what your loser is for today. So anyway, check out my newsletter. I will link to it below. And thanks so much. Bye, guys.